He's Warren Sapp from the NFL Network, back on the show. Warren, how are you?
I'm good. What's up, my man?
Where are you right now?
Touch your nose.
What?
Touch your nose.
So you're watching the show?
No, I'm not. That means you're nosy across the tracks there.
Oh, okay.
You're a little nosy there.
oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
My bad.
You got it. Okay.
What'd you take away from last night's Niner victory over Seattle?
The same thing I take away from every Thursday night game. That the road team short week is tough. It's absolutely tough. I watched Seattle, last night jump out and look like they were ready to go. Marshawn Lynch looked like he was in beast mode. Well, when it gets to the third and fourth quarter, your body's thinking, what are we doing? I mean, we just played. I mean, it becomes a difficult task to go out and win on the road on Thursday night, trust me.
I hate those Thursday night games. I know you work for the NFL Network, but I just think it's unfair to the players.
Like I said, short week on the road, my man. I wouldn't want to be put in that position because when you're on the road, you must pack a defense and a run game. And last night, Seattle had their defense and run game early, but late, oh my goodness, it just becomes tough.
But you're looking at these offenses now, and I've said that now you have these teams that are running the football. So what is the winning philosophy, do you think, in the NFL?
Listen, I always tell people this. Whenever you're talking about September and October football, it's the freshest, fastest football we have because everybody's coming off an off season with their new designs and new offenses. The fastest, most adapting organism on the face of the earth is the NFL defense. So you're going to have to come at a time in November and December where you can turn around, hand the ball off, running, and become basic because all the tricks and smokes and mirrors not going to win football games. You're going to have to go out and bone on bone, block, tackle, and beat somebody.
Who does that better than anybody?
You know what? With this NFL, you think San Francisco, then they go to Minnesota and just lay an egg, and Christian Ponder runs all over them, and then you think, okay, New England's got it going. Then they go out and lay an egg in the Northwest, and then you think, oh, my goodness, okay, Atlanta. And then you watch Oakland pretty much have them in a chokehold and give the game away. I mean, it's just so much parity that you won't know until after Thanksgiving because that's when all the dust settles and you understand what kind of football team you are.
Talking to Warren Sapp from the NFL Network, joining us, Dan Patrick Show. Give me the team that you say right now you'd bet a week's pay that they would make the Super Bowl.
San Francisco and Houston. I'll go with either one of those two teams because whenever you're able to run the ball and dominate the line of scrimmage like they can the majority of the time in which you watch them play, unless they get a matchup like the Giants last week. The Giants just match up great against them, and they understand how to play them. But other than that, those two teams really dominate the line of scrimmage, except you watch Monday Night Football and Aaron Rodgers light them up for 6 touchdowns because J.J. Watt and company are trying to swat balls. Great quarterbacks don't get their balls batted.
What is Jermichael Finley saying when he's saying that he's not on the same page with Aaron Rodgers? I mean, why is that even in the media? Why is that even discussed instead of Jermichael Finley saying to Aaron Rodgers, let's improve our relationship here?
You ever seen me and Richard, the boys on the set where we give you the good answer, good answer? That's all that is. That's all that is because we know you're not on the same page. We've seen the back and forth. I mean, you're not on the same page. Him and James Jones weren't on the same page, but he got James Jones on the same page. And Jermichael Finley should do the same thing.
But why is it out of school that they're talking? And whose job is it? Is it Finley to reach out to Rodgers or Rodgers to Finley?
Man, a football team sleeps on top of each other. You don't got to worry about taking it outside the house. I mean, I'm going to see you in the parking lot when we parking because we're all getting there around the same time.
Yeah, that's what I didn't understand.
I mean, it's just this 15 minutes. Everybody wants to, stop a rumor, stop a blog. You got to comment on everything, I guess. I mean, let it go, man.
Would you use Tebow as a running back against the Patriots if you're the Jets?
Why not? Why not?
How about?
Why not, man? So, I'm a defender, and I love to hit anything that thinks is indestructible. So run it. Come on.
Well, he might be the best passing running back in the league.
Ever in the history of the game.
Well, I don't know about that, but if you're a defensive player, does Tebow concern you? As a running back.
You know what? I think Tebow concerns you for two reasons, Dan. Whenever he's in the game, it's something that you know you haven't worked on in practice. And that's always a problem whenever you're talking about a defensive scheme and when you're trying to put everybody on the same page as all 11 on the defensive side. And then his determination and his will to run and will his team. I mean, you can't deny what you see on tape. I mean, when the man's playing, there's a different team on the field. I don't know what that is. I don't know if they block a little harder or, somebody just going to this, I used to watch him at Florida and I liked him. I don't know. I don't know, but the man makes magic. I'll give him that.
The blown lead by the Chargers to Denver, you put more blame on Phillip Rivers or Norv Turner?
Both. Because a play caller and his quarterback are together. And whenever you have that lead right there, you got to run that ball and kick another field goal and make it 27-14 or whatever the game was. You can't. Oh, my goodness.
I put it on Rivers, though, Warren. He's
playing, definitely. But the plays that are called affect how Rivers plays. And if you call a more conservative play, you take him out of that brash, I can make any throw, in your face Phillip Rivers that we see all the time. And then when he was making the mistakes on the sideline, we talking about body language with Jay Cutler and some of the other quarterbacks. Oh, my goodness. Phillip Rivers, come on, son. You're not talking to one of your 6 children. You're talking to your head coach. Come on.
Did you ever want to fight one of your quarterbacks?
No.
Did you ever want to fight one of your coaches?
Ooh. No. Maybe. I'm an honest guy, maybe.
Did you ever want to?
I thought about it, but
Did you ever want to fight Gruden?
No.
Who'd you want to fight?
That little fun.
Whoa. Who did you want to fight? I got.
I didn't want to fight Lane, but I definitely wanted to fight Art Shell.
Wait, Art Shell?
Listen, man. Listen. I'm a defensive lineman, and I don't like old linemen to begin with. let's just start there. So then let's go from there to he had a rule that you had to go inside there to use the bathroom. Now, you understand what we're talking about, right? A football facility that's covered with tarp around it so nobody can see inside because this is espionage country. This is Al Davis country. Nobody's at practice, no reporters, nobody except who we allow on the field. And he's telling me I got to run across 3 football fields inside the locker room, use the bathroom in cleats, because you notice the floor is tile. So now I might have a chance of slipping and falling. There's no trainer inside. Trust me, it was real bad.
I'd just go in my pants.
Never.
You had teammates who did.
I saw Ted, Marcus Jones, and Ted Washington, Marcus Jones do it in a football game. We were in 2 feet of snow in Denver, and Ted did it. I said, no. He's talking about it's warm. I said, never. Never. I'm a Florida boy. I can't do that. It's gonna be cold and sticky like ice.
That would have been the yellow crush, not the orange crush.
The purple crush.
Hey, good talk to you. Have a good weekend.
You have a better weekend, my man.
Thank you, Warren. Warren Sapp, NFL Network. Also Showtime. It's always something with him.